Welcome back to my channel, Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. On a gloomy Saturday, September 7th, I moved to shooting inside today because it's getting kind of cold out there and I think it's going to rain today, so I didn't want to get wet. Anyways, guys, a few things today. I want to talk to you about the fall seller update eBay just sent out. Very important, some cool things there I'm going to go over with you. I'm going to tell you a story about a deal that I did a couple of days ago, and two items I bought yesterday on my way home from work. I listed them late last night, let's say around 11 o'clock, and I went to bed and they both sold. I had in both products $44 maybe in total, and I sold both for $329, my asking price. Wait till you see what they are, and I want you to keep a lookout for these two items. Anyways, let's talk about the fall update, seller update on eBay. Now there's three sections. There's growth tools, inventory optimization, and policy simplification. So we're going to go through it. So the first one, under the growth tools, they have offers, or you're able to send offers to watchers, or most importantly, if somebody has your item in their checkout box, and if it's sitting in their box and they haven't bought yet, you're going to be able to see how many people have taken your item and have put it there, and then you're able to send them a message right away to make them an offer to get them, entice them to buy your product. And I think that lasts 5 days. Once you send the offer, then it expires. That's one. And the other exciting one here, and I don't know if you guys know what Terapeak is. Terapeak is an outside company, and what they do is, it's kind of like Amazon and their ranking system, where Amazon gives you a ranking, whatever it is, like 10,000, 4,000. Well, what eBay does, you're going to be able to punch in, I don't know if you're going to be able to scan, but punch in the product, and then it's going to tell you exactly how many times it's sold, the average selling price, total sales, the average shipping costs, and the last date sold. That's pretty cool. That's really good, because if you're at the thrift store and you don't know what it sells for, and you can find out what the average selling price is, it really helps out. It's kind of a tuned up or sharper version of looking at the sold or completed listings, if that makes sense. But I really, really like those two, absolutely. The next one was the inventory category, and what they're doing, and I think I mentioned this to you guys, under the specifics, when you list things, item specifics description, they're changing in October, business, industrial, camera and photo, cell phones, clothing, shoes, computers and tablets, consumer electronics, home and garden, toys and hobbies, and video games and consoles. But don't worry, if you have a listing, eBay's going to automatically move it to the best category they think it should go to. But you're going to have to double check, because sometimes it's not 100%. So, you know what I mean? And then in January, they're going to do a bunch of other ones, and we'll go to that as well. Now, under item specifics, like I mentioned before, that's the area underneath where it's got a bunch of boxes. So if you're selling a Nike shoe, you check men's and the color and the size. It's made out of leather, rubber sole. You just, and the more information you get, the better the listing. Well, there's going to be a box in there, and it's going to show you, add as many details as you can, and it's going to have a circle. And as you put more and more details, it's going to fill in the circle. So you want to get as many details as you can. And what they're saying is, when somebody's doing a search moving forward, they are that information that you're putting in is going to bump you up in the listings. Okay, if that makes sense. So that's another really, really cool thing I like. And then let's go to the last one. And policy guides, what they're going to do, they're updating a bunch. I want you to go read this section, guys. I don't want to go through it because it's about you getting claims and helping you out and disruptions in your business and stuff like that. But the one thing, what they're going to streamline is if you have no returns on your listings, the new update won't affect you. It's the same. If you have a 3-day, 7, 14, or 30-day return, it's going to be automatically moved to a 30. Same thing if you've got a free 3, 7, 14, and 30-day return, they'll move it to free 30-day return. 60 stays the day same, and free 60-day return stays the same. I don't know who offers 60-day returns. Maybe an actual store. Now, this will only come into effect. I wanted to see. No, that was in the. There's something. No, I'm thinking about something else. I want to highlight something here, guys. No, that's it. That's all. That's all there is there. Anyways, let me tell you a story. I got somebody that was looking at my YouTube channel or through Facebook. They found me, and this person he works for a certain company, and there was a medical marijuana grow up that went out of business, and he. I guess his company, whatever, they clean the place out, and I guess this grow up in the Ontario, you had to apply for a license, and they only issued so many licenses, and this guy didn't get one. So when it came to be legalized, he had to shut down. That's what happened with the business. So this guy cleared out. I don't know if you guys, I know in Canada you guys would know Uline. I don't know if in the States you do, but most likely they maybe sell down there. I bought a ton of plastic bags and FDA approved paper bags, all for a score. About $2,000 worth of material I got for $75. I listed the paper bags. I have 15,000 white paper bags, like when you go to the pharmacy and get your prescription. So I've got 24 bags of them, and I've got them on Kijiji, and I've already made my money back selling them, got piece by piece here for a little bit. So now everything's gravy moving forward. I checked the products that I do have, and I am probably the lowest out there because I bought the stuff for nothing. And I know it might be a long sell, but they're different sizes. They're great for eBayers. If you guys know my channel or my eBay store, go to have a look. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll sell you some. You might want to use them if you're selling jewelry or whatnot. So yeah, so it was a pretty good score. I'm excited about it. So now anytime I sell something, it's all gravy in my pocket. All right, now, last 2 items I bought yesterday. I bought several items, but these 2 I'm going to highlight. The first one, guys, always look for, I don't know if it's going to, there you go, focus in. I hope it does. I don't know if you guys, when you're out in your travels, look for vintage lens. I was at the Value Village. I picked up a flip phone, and I was leaving, and this was in the showcase for $19.99. I had a 20% coupon. I used it. I got a bunch of them. I brought some stuff in. I looked this up on my phone. This is remember this model, K-I-R-O-N, Chiron. Japanese. This is a 105mm Canon old school lens. This sells, I just sold this for $100 in hours, and I think I got what, $19.99 less 20 into it. The good score, guys. I've done very well with these vintage lenses, and I'll tell you why. When the thrift store, they don't enter all the information. When you look around the rim, you got to type in the main name, the how many millimeters that it is, the f-stop, if it's a macro lens, if it's a 1:1. The more information you put, right, the more specific. And if this was mint, this is a $300 lens, but because it's used, it's got some wear to it, I only got $100. But when the thrift store Googles their pricing or whatever they're doing, they're just typing in the brand. And this brand has different levels, like Canon or Nikon. They have different levels of lenses. So put all the information in, and you'll be surprised how you're going to start finding these lenses and making very, very good money off of them. All right, last. Just driving by the Restore in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, on my way from another thrift store. And in their sign, they said 50% off electronics. I'm going in. You know me, I love electronics. Took a look. A lot of stuff was picked over. There was some very, very high-end Canon photo paper for the larger photo machines. They sell for about $129 at Henry's here in Canada. They wanted 33 and you got 50 off, right? So, but it only sold for about 54. The package was open and it looked like it was sealed inside. But when you start selling stuff like that, it's a little bit on the higher end. I don't like selling open box, especially that type of paper. So I left it. So I did another walk around and I said, I gotta find something. So there, sitting on the top shelf, was this Brother. Let's see if you guys, sorry about the shadows, guys. Brother typewriter. Now, it is brand new in the package, factory pack still. The top lip is open. Somebody opened it to see if it's inside. The original tape here. I looked it up, and there was one with an open box that sold about a few days ago, and you guys can check your phones. The model is Brother GX-6750. So I listed mine, that one, sorry, the one open box sold for $199, I think. And I listed mine last night for $229. Sold instantly. I went to bed, it sold when I went to bed. Couldn't believe it. What a score. They wanted $60. I got 50 off. I only paid 30. I made great money on this, guys. What a margin maker. So I do sell these typewriters, Panasonic, all the brand. Brother's a good name. But when you find something like this in the box, don't turn your eye thinking, oh, it's old technology, nobody's going to buy it. They do buy them if they're in mint condition like this. The buyer sent me a message, please double box it. I want nothing to happen to the box. So either this person is a collector, which I believe there's typewriter collectors out there, I will double box it and make sure it gets there safe. Anyways, guys, there you go. Seller update, my little story on plastic bags, and 2 things I found that sold instantly. It truly amazes me. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to head out in about an hour, see if I could find any more goodies, and if I do, I will show you later today or tomorrow. Hit the like button, guys, please, if you can, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to the big 1,000. I'm almost there. I thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing that watch my channel. And all the comments, thank you. I respond to as many as I can. Anyways, guys, until next time, it's Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest.